Join me down here this evening for Oxford United versus Gillingham on BBC Oxford Sport. That is the Twitter feed to get hold of. Oxford United looking for 6 points from 2 home games after thrashing Coventry by 4-1 on Saturday. Just the one change today, and it comes in the shape of left back. Joe Scars is out injured. He's carried off on Saturday, replaced by Johnson, Dunkley and Nelson, your centre halves. Edwards, your right back. Eastwood in goal. Lundstrom and Ledson as your engine room. On the left it will be Rob Hall, on the right Alex McDonald, up front it will be Hemmings, returning with Mr Maguire. Rothwell goes back onto the bench, and players will be looking to make sure they get those 6 points out of 6. Join me throughout the evening at BBC Oxford Sport Twitter. 10 minutes gone down here at the Kassam Stadium. It's goalless between Oxford United and Gillingham. It's been Oxford that have taken it to the visitors. The visitors a little bit ragged going forward, but they are forcing a little bit of pressure on the back of Oxford United's side. But goalless down here, nothing much to report apart from it's a healthy crowd in here. 0-0, Oxford United versus Gillingham. 25 minutes gone down here at the Kassam Stadium. It's still goalless. One thing to report is a link-up play between the right back Edwards and the right side of midfielder McDonald. Opened up Gillingham a couple of times down the Oxford United right, the Gillingham left. No real chances. Rob Hall with a couple of chances on goal. Horribly skewed wide, one of them, but good work nevertheless with him and Hemmings. Maguire a little quiet, but after 25 minutes down here, the fans wait for that first goal. It's goalless between Oxford United and Gillingham. 33 minutes on the clock down here. Hemmings is breaking through. I can tell you that there's just been a brilliant break cutting in from this left-hand side by the new dad, Marvin Johnson. Exchanges passes on the edge of the box with Hemmings. Turn the ball past the keeper to make it 1-0 to Oxford United. Fine goals, got the fans on their feet. That's one for his baby girl, and that's certainly one for Oxford United. They lead by 1-0. They've been a bit flat up till then. Good moves from Oxford, but now they have the lead that they so dearly need as they try and look for 6 points from those last 2 home games. Oxford 1, Gillingham 0. In time added on here at the end of the first half. Oxford United still lead by that Marvin Johnson goal on 32 minutes. Robbie Hall's had a hat-trick of efforts on goal. Simon Eastwood's made one very good save. Edwards and McDonald are playing exceptionally well down the right for Oxford. It's just the one goal that separates the two sides, and there's enough about Gillingham to say that they could actually get back into this game if Oxford not good enough in front of goal. But as they go to the half-time break, it's Oxford United 1, Gillingham 0. 60 minutes gone down here at the Kassam Stadium. Oxford United lead by that Marvin Johnson goal on 32 minutes. But the second half, it's finely balanced. Gillingham have not given up the ghost on this one, that's for sure. Oxford still look more clinical when they go forward, but Gillingham retaining possession well. Difficult to see with the mist that's rolled in on this game at the moment. Maybe Oxford have lost their way a touch. The impetus seems to be right in the balance. 1-0 Oxford United lead, 60 minutes gone. 75 minutes gone down here at the Kassam Stadium. Oxford United still lead by that goal to nil, but forced into yet another change. Shay Dunkley has gone off injured. Looked like he possibly tweaked his hamstring, to be replaced by Aaron Martin. Eastwood's had his palm stunned by a long shot from Gillingham, but Oxford have just got to get on the front foot again. When they get involved with Maguire and Hemmings and Co at the top of the park, they certainly look good. Also exchange, we've got Josh Ruffles on at full back. Johnson moving forward, Rob Hall off after 65. But after 76 minutes here, it's Oxford United 1, Gillingham 0. Join us here, 85 minutes on the clock. Kane Hemmings has just been replaced by Ryan Taylor. Oxford United still lead by that 32nd minute strike by Johnson. That separates the two sides. J. Emmanuel Thomas has had 2 fine shots from distance, saved by Simon Eastwood. It's very, very close. 6,848 inside the ground tonight on a misty night. But Oxford need to just see off Gillingham for the next 4 minutes plus stoppage time to see if they can get 6 points from 2 home games. Finally here, Oxford United 1, Gillingham 0, as Maguire breaks into the box. And it's away for a corner. In time added on down here at the Kassam Stadium. Oxford United lead by that Johnson goal on 32 minutes against Gillingham. 1-0 it is. It's very tight, it's very testy. J. Emmanuel Thomas with a couple of long shots has tested out Eastwood. Oxford look good going forward, but haven't really created that much in the second half amongst the mist behind me. It looks as though they're on the way to 6 points from 6, which would only be good for the Oxford United side. They will move on to Scunthorpe on Saturday. It's currently here in time added on. Oxide 1, Gillingham 0.